What's up, y'all? Malcolm Breed here from How to Barbecue Right. When you're in the Chattanooga area and you're looking for barbecue supplies, you got to check out my buddy Steve's Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. And Steve and his staff have all your outdoor grilling, smoking, live fire cooking supplies. You can find my Killer Hog stuff there, plus a ton of other cool stuff. So y'all stop in and see Steve. Tell him Malcolm sent you.
Well, down in Ottawa, when the sun goes low, there's a glow at the corner where the good folks go. Man with a smile.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. This is Steve Ray. Across from me to your right is Pete Brandon. Below me to the left is Jason Penley. And directly below Pete is Cameron Parker, Dad Bod restaurant reviewer, Dad Bod Cooking. What's up, gentlemen?
Good afternoon. How are y'all?
Good afternoon to everybody.
Everybody shake your head. Yeah, we can hear each other. That's good. That's good.
Got to be all happy and smiley, man. Christmas is almost here.
Hey, you guys, thanks for joining, Pete. Now, we really appreciate it. We're going to be talking about a barbecue contest that was just announced. I guess yesterday is when I found out about it. $1 million to the winner barbecue contest is going to be coming up in March of 2027. We'll tell you how to get there. We're going to be talking about trends in barbecue. We're going to be talking about the poultry rod cooker. We're going to be talking about Jason's new trailer. And of course, we're going to be talking about Cam's weekend review of the restaurant reviews. All that's coming up right here on Owl's Nest Barbecue Show with Steve and Pete. Hey, thanks for joining. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Owl's Nest Barbecue and Owl's Nest Barbecue Nation. Plus on YouTube, the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show. And you can get all of our episodes on Spotify at the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show with Steve Ray. All right, guys, I want to touch on this first just a little bit. Jason, what did you think when I sent you this note on the $1 million barbecue contest?
My initial thought was it's not April 1st, but I like, good night. Like, is this real? You know, I mean, we got this AI stuff out these days. Everybody's making all these videos and like, is this real? So I was like, I was a skeptic to start with for sure.
Pete, what'd you think?
I thought, man, I'm wishing I was there. I'm glad you're getting us a new trailer, Jason. I'm ready.
Everybody jumping on that bandwagon. What happened, Cam? They've introduced this a barbecue contest. It's going to be in March of 2027. It's in Las Vegas. The winner will get $1 million. So the purse will be more than $1 million. I don't know how many people are going to qualify. There is a path that you have to take to get to this contest. I spoke with Christy Vanover of Girls Can Grill. She's on the advisory committee. And I had a nice talk with her. She's pretty knowledgeable what's going on. There's not a whole lot of things that are firmed up right now. But the things that we do know, that it's going to be in Las Vegas. It's going to be in March of 2027. The winner will get $1 million. Now, this is what kind of tweaked my interest. Here's the logo for it. There it is. They're on Facebook. They got a Facebook page up. They've got a Instagram. What do they call those? Campsites or page or what? What's Instagram called?
I mean, it's the IG, Steve. I mean,
okay,
that's what you got. It's the IG.
They're on the IG, Steve. Okay, and they got a TikTok page too. And on a TikTok page, you know, you 30-year-olds are going to give us 60-year-olds a little respect.
Oh, right? Come on! I'm about to be 38 in a couple of days.
Hey, you're the same age as my niece. But the contest is being. I don't know. I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't know if it's being run, initiated, organized, but there are two names out there. This guy right here, his name is Scott Ederman. Scott is the director of corporate sponsors for the Las Vegas Raiders. That is a NFL team. Okay. Now, Sharon Pruitt is the other name that Christy gave me. Now, this girl, she is the global chief marketing officer of Stagwell Performance Network. She has an MBA. Now, you're going to like this, Cam. She has an MBA and BA in Japanese from the University of Oregon. So that's right up your alley.
Very nice.
You're a Japan fan.
Absolutely.
She has worked in the past for MasterCard, where MasterCard International in advertising, overseeing MasterCard sponsorship of Major League Baseball and these guys right here, the NFL. So what we've got is a connection between the NFL and barbecue now. And there's your new logo. I just designed it for them. They don't need AI. It's right there. It's right there. So automatically, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, automatically, you're always, is this legit? Can they pull this off? $1 million to a winner of a barbecue contest. When we're in an era of, the Jack pays, I think, $25,000 now. And I think that's the biggest prize other than World Food Championships and a couple others. But, when I saw the NFL, I mean, these people associated with it, I said, they know where the money is.
They know where the money is.
Yep.
I think this is going to be a legit thing. What you're going to have to do, you're going to have to go through, there's qualifying contests, going to be all year long. The first one is in, let's see, I've got it right here, Bullhead City, Arizona.
The Slaborama.
That's it. It's not that far from Las Vegas. And that's the first qualifying. The person that wins it and the person that comes in second place will be automatically entered into
Get an invite.
the Barbecue World Cup.
Wow.
And I don't know what they're going to charge. I'm sure there'll be an entry fee. It'll probably be a pretty good entry fee. But that's how you're going to get in. They have not publicly released any other qualifying events. There will be a website that goes live in January, Christy said. And she said, if you go to that website now, that it just says, in under construction, whatever they do.
So there'll be several places then, Steve, that you can qualify, several states, several places. All you got to do is qualify and be first or second in any of those places they're
In
doing
one of
that,
those contests.
and you get an invite.
Well, you know what's going to happen, Jason, is those contests are going to fill up
Quick.
You're going to have to be on the ball.
Yep.
You can get your you probably need to draw a line around Chattanooga and Rock Spring about 150 miles, and anything that pops up, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Try to get signed up for it.
And good luck finding ribs within 150 miles. Chattanooga.
Michael Williams already bought most of them now anyway.
Yep.
All day Christmas, my God, he'll do 10 racks. But they're also going to conclude European contests too, and American contests, and in English contest, England. So, of course, I guess England's technically Europe. So they'll be all over the place, all over the world. And I asked her what's the method? We're going to do it KCBS, CBA, IBCA out of Texas. There's a lot of sanctioning bodies throughout the United States. And she said that the way they're talking now, nothing has been
Finalized.
But she said it's going to be a hybrid. It's going to be a new judging system used too. So
that's interesting.
Well, I was going to say that gives us something to follow the rest of the year. Those the KCBS website will be hot with to see who won the qualified events. And like I said, if you find one, you're going to have to get in quick.
Yep.
And I think it's exciting as I'll get out. I don't know about y'all. I've all following competition barbecue is a hobby of mine. Not as strong as I used to be, but I think this gives it a bump.
Yeah.
This gives it maybe what it needs.
Yeah.
Something.
It's just bringing a whole new, different. When you start talking about some of the things they're affiliated with and who they're affiliated with, this is kind of brings a whole new group of people into the game.
Yeah.
Well, and, barbecue in general has really kind of taken over social media here in the last couple years. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's all you see on any of the cooking pages. Like, people want to see that smoke rolling and see what's in there.
Reels, man. Every other reel that comes out has got somebody doing some barbecue of some sort.
It's and you know what I like about it? It's not so much contest people, it's backyard people.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked when you sent that because didn't I read or didn't I see? I don't that even some of the backyard stuff could be qualifying.
She didn't say that, but it may be true.
I don't know where I seen that because I figured it would be all pro stuff. Because
I'd love to see like a backyard wild card, man. Like that'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll tell y'all this too. This is kind of bringing a little local. This really has nothing to do with that competition, but y'all are all familiar with the Jack. So this year in the state of Alabama, there's only 2 qualifying events for the Jack. Demopolis, Alabama was one of them the other day, 1st of December, and then I can't remember where the other one's at. So whoever GCs those, you've got a 50-50 shot of going to the Jack. Because there's only out of that, each state has the qualifying events, and Alabama only has 2 this year. So I can't remember who GC Demopolis.
Well,
and
if
then
they GC it, don't they get an automatic bid to it?
You only get so many per state. You get a bid, but there's only 2 contests in the state of Alabama that'll qualify for a Jack draw. So you've got one of 2 shots. You've got a 50-50 shot of going to the Jack if you GC one of those 2.
So they're not automatically, and they're just entered into the draw.
Correct.
Okay, I thought the qualifiers were automatically entered. If you
no, it's a draw. You just because you GC it, then you get your name thrown in the hat, and they will draw. Michael may chime in here in a minute. He may know more about it than I do, or Cody won. You get if you GC those qualifying contests, then your name goes in the hat, and there's only so many out per state. And the state of Alabama, there's only one bid per in that whole state that gets to go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you GC one of those 2, you got a 50-50 shot of going to the Jack this year.
Well, it's still if you GC, you got a chance.
Oh yeah,
and that's what everybody. I don't care.
So those 2 contests, Demopolis has already happened. So, but man, there was some heavy hitters at that Demopolis. Brad Leininger, number 1 pro team in the nation. He was there. Yeah, there was. I mean, probably 8 of the top 10 pro teams were in Demopolis. I mean, they were all. I mean, they're swinging for the fences, trying to get that Jack draw.
Did they have a nice trailer, Jason?
Oh, well, listen, I'm going to be honest.
Brad doesn't. Brad flies in and borrows.
That's what I was fixing to say.
And then wins. Yeah.
You would be shocked. He got some name calls. He didn't GC it. But you walking around, Friday afternoon, we're walking around the grounds, prepping everything. Everybody's socializing and carrying on. There is a 10 by 10 tent set up out here in the grounds. And this guy's got 4 drums with a little cooler. And it's just it looks like a wreck. It looks like a disaster. A bomb has went off. It's Brad Leininger, the number 1 pro team in the country.
He takes his meat on an airplane.
He sure does. He's got 2 little like Coleman luggage things.
Yeah. And
he flies with his meat. Yes.
And a couple contests ago, they lost his brisket.
Yep. Yep. He's
amazing.
It's nuts. But yeah, there was some very heavy hitters. 5
restaurants out in Missouri.
He's got friends in every town, and he'll call around and borrow stuff, and they'll bring it there.
It's just like if Brad Leininger calls Owl's Nest Barbecue and says, "Hey, Steve, can I borrow a pit barrel?" Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How many do you need?
We autograph it,
and
we'll
slap a little Owl's Nest sticker on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
A big owl's nest. But I thought that was a good subject.
Yeah, that's going to be great to
Up,
follow,
uh,
especially with
We'll
these.
follow that. We'll follow
Yeah.
that over the next year.
As soon as the list comes out, these qualifying events, be sure to post that. You need to have a.
Oh, you got that right.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see how close they get to us.
We'll do that. All right, let's talk about this poultry rod. This thing has been incredible, and I mean incredible. I did a prime rib on it.
Saw that.
Check this out. All right, we're cooking a prime rib on the poultry rod. Cooking it on our pellet cooker. Smoking Brothers pellet cooker. Made in America in Missouri. Look at that. Look at that, would you? You hear that sizzle? The prime rib's been on for 25 minutes. I think this is going to work out pretty good. And it did work out pretty good. Cam, how good was that prime rib?
Man, I'm telling you, like that was so much fun getting to hang out and try that prime rib, man. You've got that down pretty well. I'll give you that.
Yeah. There it is. That's when we pulled it off to rest it. That's right after it was done. I used the hooks from Pit Barrel, and Pete, we were trying to figure out how to.
We drilled a hole through.
We drilled a hole through the pork loin.
Pork loin.
I got a big long bit and drilled a hole, and we, put it on the rod. And somebody came in Saturday morning and asked me if I had extra hooks for a Pit Barrel, and I said, "Yeah, I got them right up here." And then the light bulb went out. I said, "We can use those hooks because it's just like hanging it on a Pit Barrel," and it worked out great. So there it is on the hooks.
Which by the way, those things Saturday were flying off the shelf. They were different the other day. It wasn't Saturday even. They were flying off the shelf. People came in. I'm amazed at how many people. I mean, they were getting ready. I think there would have been a fight if you didn't sell them 3 that you had that were.
They'd have been like Cabbage Patch dogs, that's for sure.
Cabbage Patch dog.
There's a good close up of it off the grill. Look at the color on that thing. Look at the bark. And there's my favorite picture right there. Those strings just holding it all together. That crispiness on the outside. And there's another. That's not a very good picture. It looks like it's teeny, but that's 4.5 pounds. And we got a 20 in today and already sold 9 today. So it's a lot of fun to cook that way, and it's so versatile. Other than because Pete and I looked at it, and we cooked. We did a chicken, then we did 2 Cornish hens, then we did a turkey,
pork loin,
then we did
bacon.
Then we did pork loin, and I told somebody, they go, why are you doing all this stuff? I said, it's like something with wheels. If a guy gets it and it's something with wheels, they're going to look at it on Wednesday, and on Thursday they'll be racing it, with against somebody else with wheels. So it's just what we do. But it makes good food. It makes really good food. Let's see here. Jeff Maxwell. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Brent Hilliard checking in. Hey, Brent. Steve Davidson checking in. Hello, guys. Hello back to you, Steve. Billy Holland checking in. Good evening, guys. Hello to you, Billy. And Silverback FAFG, thank you for the support. I bet that's somebody that works. Tony White.
I was thinking to say that's the chicken rod guys.
That's the chicken rod guys. Yeah. All right. How did you know that, Jason? And Renee Parker. Do you know her, Renee, Cameron?
I do. That's actually my mom.
Hey, see, there you go.
Hey, Mom.
Maybe if you want to see me, you got to be on television.
That's right.
You got to be on the internet. All right, Jason. Let's talk about this little guy right there. How about that? Now, Cam, that's Jason. Pete, that's Jason's new trailer. Did you have that when I talked to you today?
Love it.
Yes, I went and picked it up last night.
And give us a little Give us a little walk around on this thing.
So this is a 7x16, 7-foot tall interior height, charcoal gray with the blackout package.
Mm-hmm. Like that.
How wide is it?
So,
It's 7 foot. Yep, 84 inches inside.
Okay.
drop down door or fold out door?
Drop down ramp door on the back.
Yeah, that's smart. I wish I had done that.
Yeah, full height ramp door too. You're not going to crack your head coming out of it. It's a
Like
tall
what
door.
fell down on what's his name's head?
John
John Thatcher's head. You remember that, Jason?
Yeah.
Cam, I'll show you that video. I got the.
Yeah, see, guys like me, we don't really have to worry about hitting our heads on stuff.
Well, I'm short too, but a lot of trailer doors, man. Yeah, they're short. They're
Yeah.
really short.
Yeah.
Well, we got a video of our buddy John Thatcher. He had a toy hauler, and what he did, he reinforced the back door,
Which made it heavy.
because he rolled out stuff on it, smokers and stuff. So he's pulling it down, and it's too heavy for him to stop, and it just crushes him.
Oh,
It's
no.
it's hilarious. It's just hilarious.
He didn't get hurt. I mean, but
No, but
Yeah, that's one of those. If he's not hurt, we're gonna laugh at him. He's not hurt bad. We're gonna laugh.
he got more embarrassed. Than
I'll
he
show you
did
that,
anything.
Cam. Remind me to show you that video.
Yeah.
It's one of our all time greats. It's as funny as when when Billy Holland made sausage balls for us one day, and we were doing a show on Saturday, and Pete told me that I need to give Betsy the recipe to the Betsy's works with us, and she makes the best sausage balls you ever had. And Pete says, you need to give Betsy the recipe for these sausage balls. And I said, yeah, you give Betsy the recipe for these sausage balls and then stand back. Well, Jason, that's nice.
Thank you.
That's nice.
And did you say you were gonna put your split unit in it?
That is the plan. Yeah, do a mini split in it.
Is that gonna be in the front? Like in the
Yeah, I'm probably going to put the condenser. Yeah, the fan and stuff, the inside air handler will be up in the front V. I'll
Right.
probably build brackets and put it in the front, and then I'll put the condenser on the outside. I'll have to build a frame and stuff and mount it up a little bit. Yeah.
Now, Jason, is that a flat front?
It's a V front.
That is a V front. Okay.
It is V. Yep.
Did you particularly want that V front?
Not necessarily, but to be honest with you, these days it's hard to find one that's not a V front. You know, I mean, I'm sure I could have special ordered one, but I found this guy down in Alabama and he had them in stock. So
No, that's when I ordered mine a couple of years ago. I didn't want that V front. I wanted it smooth.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
think there's a lot of wasted space on that.
and I
V front.
suspect they do it for when you're pulling it. to
yeah,
get
it's
air.
aerodynamics. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, but it does make
different industry, but we had a V front for the fence company that I worked for in South Carolina. We built shelves into it.
yeah.
So yeah, because it can be wasted space, but if you build some shelves in there, it actually becomes a really good use of some space.
Yeah, well, like the one, we redone Michael's trailer not too long ago. That we put some shelves up there. We put some cabinets on one side, and then we mounted his TV bracket on the other side, and the TV will kind of fold flat back in the V, and it fit that space good. But yeah, my plan is to put the air handler and stuff up there in the V, straight across. But
are you gonna put the cabinets and the storage up on the walls, or are you gonna put them down underneath?
I'm not sure yet. With the 7-foot ceiling height, I've got the option to go up high with some shelving, and get it up out of the way. So I don't really know. Me and Michael were talking earlier. It's going to be kind of going to be like my cook shack. It's going to evolve over time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my first contest, if I don't find anything any sooner, my first contest is in April. So I don't have to be in any hurry with it. So I'm gonna try to think it out.
Yeah, I had one the trailer I had for this one. I had everything was down below.
Yeah.
There's so much wasted space because you put stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
All that space it's wasted. Then you got to bend over
Yeah.
to get stuff out of it. So on this new one I put everything on top.
Yes.
Where I can just reach up. I got a little stool. I can get everything.
Yeah.
Plenty of places to stack it.
Yeah.
Works out great.
Yeah.
Works. Only thing.
Yeah, that's-
only thing on the bottom is the on the front where the sink and everything is.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one reason I wanted the 84 inches in interior height. That way I'd have plenty of room up top to put shelving and whatnot up there, and it be not hit your head on it.
Now you got to put in 3 sinks and a wash sink, right?
I at the moment I don't plan to. I'm not a caterer.
You might be. You might be one day.
Well, my end goal is a porch trailer. Is my end, and I talked to this fella about it in Alabama, and he said he could design me one and build whatever I wanted. So, but I told him to get some numbers together, and I'd entertain some numbers. But my end goal is a porch trailer.
You'll
So
have
those
it.
are really
You'll
cool.
have it in July.
No, no, Miss Grilling with Red ain't gonna go for that in July.
Just tell her you had it painted.
Right. We added a porch on the back, hon.
Yeah, we added a welded.
Just
I
gaslight.
can
That's
weld, honey.
always been there.
That's
What
always
have you
been there.
with?
Yeah.
It's always been there.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you didn't notice it before.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yep.
You
know I
never
can
pay
weld.
attention to me.
All right, Jason's trailer. All right, Cam, you're up now, buddy. Hang on just a second. This is just too much fun, I tell you. Of course, Cameron. You can see Cameron on TikTok. He is a superstar restaurant reviewer.
It's the Dad Bod Restaurant Review. Time to find out where Cameron Parker had lunch this week. Every day, Cam eats out somewhere in the Chattanooga area. Did he eat at your store? A 9.5 or a 6.5? Let's find out now with Cameron Parker.
All right, Cam, where did you eat this week? And did you get any? I know you had some superlatives, but did you hit any duds?
Actually, yeah. So, so I've got a good and a bad for you. And when I say bad, it's not like bad. Just didn't live up to the hype that I thought.
Yeah.
But one of the top places I went to this week was actually Mission Barbecue. Have you guys been there downtown
Yeah.
over Gun Barrel?
I have.
Yeah.
I haven't been there.
I enjoyed their food, and what I really enjoyed about them is their patriotism and their support for first responders and stuff like that. Pete, I think you were telling me that at like noon they do like the national anthem in there or something, right?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah. It's what I heard that they did.
Wow.
Yeah, and a couple other people commented on video that that they did that, and I just think that's so cool. So I read a little bit about their backstory, and they're not local to us. They're a chain. They've got a bunch of locations in the Southeast, but basically they launched on the 10-year anniversary of 9/11, and that was just kind of their whole thing. They got obsessed with barbecue, so they traveled all over the country, Kansas, Texas, trying different barbecue and learning different techniques to open up the restaurant. And I got to tell you, not only was the food good, the staff in there phenomenal. Customer service like you would not believe,
Which is very important to me.
Oh
Yeah.
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 It's part of the whole experience, like when I'm rating a restaurant or some food, it's not just the food, it's the entire experience. Everybody hears, you eat with your eyes first. That doesn't just include the food itself. That's
right.
where you are, the people you're with, the people that interact with you. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
I gave them I can't remember the exact score. I think it was a 9.4 on their ribs. Their ribs were fantastic. What I really liked about them, I always try the ribs without a sauce and then with a sauce. They had this little bit of a heat to the ribs, little bite to them. Loved it. Put a little sweet barbecue sauce on that, and it kind of counteracted that.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed that.
Would you say the ribs are?
What was the bite like on those ribs?
Oh, the bite was fantastic. It was a great pull. These are baby backs, right? And it was almost fall off the bone, but like you had to pull them apart. But you couldn't pull the two ribs apart without pulling a bone out. Like that's the thing. Like it wasn't gonna fall off, but it was definitely a little tug. So not too overcooked or anything like
So
that.
they knew how to do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can tell they've done a rack or two, probably in their time.
Cam, in your travels, are you finding more barbecue restaurants are preparing their ribs that way?
Yeah, I'm starting to see that a good bit. People are starting to realize that the fall off the bone, though cool to look at, you lose a lot of flavor, and it's like the texture gets weird and gets kind of chewy and stuff. We talked about Jordan's barbecue in Cleveland. That's how theirs were, and it kind of fell short. I'm seeing a lot of barbecue just in general popping up everywhere. I mean, there's barbecue restaurants, it seems like, on every corner, and there are trucks left and right, man. These barbecue trucks right there, and the trucks,
and you know
that's
what?
the secret sauce.
That's the hardest restaurant there is to run, is a barbecue restaurant.
Yeah,
Because everything takes forever to cook.
that's
Yeah,
true.
I don't
Yeah.
really know how they prep it. Like I would be interested if there's any barbecue restaurants out there that want to give me a little behind the scenes for a video. I would love to see how they prep for a day, like specifically like Wardlaw's, right? They
Yeah.
have so many people come through there,
He-
and he's just pulling food out, and it's all fresh and good.
Yeah, but no, he pre-cooks a lot of that. He cooks days
Yeah.
in advance, but he's got that warming cabinet, and that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Steve, what's the guy's name that you're buddies with that's down in Florida that's got the food truck? You've had him on the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rub Bagby.
Yeah, he only opened. He has a barbecue food truck, Cameron. He only opens 2 days a week, but he preps like the whole week prior to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like at Wardlaw's, like they have to do that because they
Oh, yeah.
pack out.
Oh,
When
yeah.
they're open their weird little hour, block.
Yeah.
They are full.
Yeah.
But you know,
know?
people
amazing.
have realized, and Steve does this with his briskets. People have realized that you can cook this product and get it to a certain point, and then throw it in there at about 140 degrees, and you can leave it in there for
Days.
days.
Seems
And when you pull it out, I mean, it's just like you just pulled it off the smoker.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Absolutely.
amazing that you can do that.
So
And I
how,
will say they had a really cool truck parked out.
Oh,
front.
yeah.
You said
That's,
like I don't know if they ride around with that thing and actually do any kind of thing with it, but it was really cool.
yeah, they do get it out. They brought it to Burning Bush one day. I think it's what's that, a deuce and a half or whatever that thing's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel like
Oh, big
Mission
star on
Barbecue?
the side.
Yep.
big
Yep. That's
star.
it.
Yeah.
So how did it stack up to like your average ordinary, I'm gonna call chain barbecue ribs, chain
Oh,
restaurant?
Yeah, in terms of a chain barbecue, it was top of the list. Like it was really really good for a chain barbecue. A lot of the chain places I've felt like, at least the ones that I've had, they kind of back off of their seasoning a little bit. I feel like they're trying to appeal to too many people instead of just having their own flavor that's bold and
Right.
really makes a name for itself. But like when I bit into those ribs, I was like, oh, there's something there, and that's what I want. Like I want something that's going to affect me.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
Sometimes it gets boring just eating in your truck. You gotta have something that excites you a little bit.
Yes.
And that one excited me. I liked it. So you've got to make an impression on me to get over a 9 for sure. If you're good and I would eat there again, you're going to be an 8. Honestly, if you're barbecue under an 8, you're probably not going to get a repeat visit from me.
Well, what did you get at Mission other than the ribs?
Got the ribs, got the mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese now, that was top notch. Like that their mac and cheese had the crust on it with some breadcrumbs. I mean, this is like
I
like Mammy's at the family reunion mac and
Yeah.
cheese. Like this was good mac and cheese, right? And it came with some cornbread. That was okay. It was a little mushy on the cornbread, but I'll tell you another thing. So I told them it was my first time in there and everything. And they said, hey, it's your first time. We're going to give you a little sample of our bread pudding. So I typically don't like bread pudding, right? It's a weird texture and consistency, and it just feels like soggy bread to me, right? He said, hey, you're going to like this. It tastes a little bit like French toast. So I'm like, okay, all right. Man, I've been into that, and it's got a crust on almost every bite. I gave the bread pudding a 10 out of 10. It was phenomenal. I did not expect to find a 10 out of 10 dessert in that review, but it just popped in there, and man, it was great. So good.
That's wild. You had bread pudding on your, because I had bread pudding today that stuck out in my mind. We had our Christmas lunch at work today,
Yeah.
and my meal was fantastic, but the bread pudding I ate at the Boathouse today.
Oh, I love the Boathouse.
Oh my gosh.
That's one of my favorite restaurants in Chattanooga.
Their bread pudding was fantastic.
See, yet another reason I got to go.
See, I'm
there.
not a
I've
big
heard
bread
they've got the
pudding-
best onion rings. I got to go try that there.
Both those bread puddings had raisins in them.
I did not get that
Mine did
at the Boathouse.
See, I can't. Most of them that I ever had raisins in them.
Famous Dave's used to have raisins in it, and
I can tell you right now, if it's got a raisin in it, I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah.
My parents shoved raisins down my throat when I was a kid. That was like, go to school, take your raisins, go. I ate too
Mine
many
did not. I've
raisins
just
my
always
whole
thought
life.
they were
That
gross.
little box.
Yeah.
Just
That's
give
it.
me a grape,
stick
man.
together.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, so let's talk about the restaurant that fell short for me. And this one was really hyped up. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Chattanooga is very particular about their burgers. There's like a burger war in
Oh, yeah.
Chattanooga
Yeah.
on my page. Every time I do a burger review, it's the biggest video of the week, of the, of the couple weeks or whatever. And everybody has a strong opinion, right? So one of the ones that came up a lot is Jack Brown's downtown. Now, Jack Brown's is a chain, right? But the name came up so much. Got to go to Jack Brown's. So I saw this video that a lot of people tagged me in, and it was these two ladies, mom and a daughter, and they were coming out of Jack Brown's, and they said, hey, this is the best burger in Chattanooga, effortless. So I'm like, okay, all right. I heard. I'm going to go check it out. So go to Jack Brown's. They didn't have the burger. I wanted the burger that the ladies had, but that one was like apparently they do like daily specials, and they rotate out, and you can't get it outside of that day, right? So I went with their classic Jack, because to me, like, the classic should be what you can count on, right?
Yeah.
So immediately, and I got the fries all jacked up, which is their version of loaded fries. Okay. Now the price was a little pricey, $23 for the burger, the loaded fries, and a drink. What made that price really, really high is that this burger was tiny, very, very tiny, like small. I'm talking like
Slider.
junior, like junior Whopper, kind of like really small. And one of my commenters hit the nail on the head, like a great value bun. Like I'm just telling you. Okay. So you got this tiny burger. That the patty itself couldn't have been more than 4 ounces, which is normally like a smash burger size, and you
Exactly.
get at least 2
That's what I
of
was
those.
going to say.
So the bun was nothing special.
No, nothing special.
You see, you gotta have a special bun.
You gotta
You
have
can't
all
get
the
the great
things.
value. You can't get the, you gotta have something that's got dipples in it, or
Yeah.
seeds on it, or
Well,
something big.
Well,
I mean,
even
you
even
gotta-
without the seeds, you need something. Like, I like a good potato bun. I
yeah,
love an onion
exactly,
roll, a Kaiser
exactly.
roll. Give me something.
Yeah.
Well, if you're
outside
going
of just
into-
the grocery store.
if you're going into battle for the best burger in Chattanooga, you better bring it all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, if you're gonna
Yeah.
stand on that business, you better be ready to fight. You know, so it had caramelized onions on it, and it had their special JB sauce. Now the sauce I really liked. That was good. It's kind of like a yum yum sauce, like you
Oh.
would get in
Ooh, I
a
like yum
Chinese restaurant or a hibachi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
At
like
Sam's,
that.
Buy that by the gallon. That stuff's good.
Right. But guys, I mean, I gave it a 5.8. Like it just
Whoa,
with
5.8.
it's the second lowest score that I've given outside of Burger
I'll
King's.
agree
I
with
get
that.
it. And what you're saying
second
makes sense, because you got immediately, without even tasting it, you were disappointed when you
Yes.
the visual disappointed, and that immediately just hurts.
Yep.
Yes, it does. And and I'll get to the fries in a second, but like, the burger's what we're talking about. That's all anybody cares about at Jack Brown's, right? Several of the comments said, well, you got the wrong burger. Like, all right, I get that. But if you've got to hide the burger with mac and cheese, which like 2 of their burgers has macaroni and cheese on it, and if you've got to hide it with all these other things, it's not even a burger anymore at that point.
No.
That's right.
You got
So that's why I
meat.
couldn't get
taste
behind
the
it.
meat first.
Right.
And
Now,
then-
a lot
and
of
then the
people
other
said their Cobra Kai burger is really good, which has like jalapenos and stuff like that. I mean, I'm kind of a pansy when it comes to the hot stuff. So maybe I'll give that a try. We'll see, we'll see if it doesn't light me up too bad. But like, I was just disappointed with the size, the whole thing. A lot of people have agreed that video. And when I tell you that people care about burgers in this area, I posted that video at 6:00 last night, and it's over 50,000 views already as we sit here right now. It's just, and the comments, I mean, it is just absolutely crazy how many people are, just involved in this discussion. Like, they want to talk about it. This
Are you
video,
taking a meeting?
no, I'm just telling you, like, it has
No. Are
five-
they beating you up for your score?
No. Now, I've had a couple of guys. Now, a couple of guys. One guy, I really liked his comment, just the way he put it. He said, slander of Jack Brown's will not be tolerated. And so,
He's loyal. He's loyal.
loyal. And hey, I
Fine,
applaud him.
Jack Brown.
But I tell you this. So I did a follow-up video today, specifically in reply to one comment, and I think this is important for everybody who follows me to hear, right? So one of the comments that I got was, thanks, now I don't have to try it. You saved me a trip, right? That's not my goal. Okay.
Right.
So I did a follow-up video today. Here's the deal, right? And Pete, Steve, we've talked about this before. Food to me is the great unifier. It's something that we can disagree on, but have a conversation about.
Yeah.
You and I can eat the exact same thing and have two completely different experiences with it.
Yeah.
So the message in my video today was, don't let me or any other influencer stop you from trying something that you haven't had. Go and try it and form your own opinion. All I'm giving you is what my experience was, so that if you are trying it for the first time, you're not coming in completely dark, right? You can at least have something to go on. But if I see a bad review on something, if I haven't had it and I want to try it, I'm still going to go try it, you know? And that's what it should be, because my goal is never to push people away from a restaurant. I don't want to take any business away from anybody. I'm just giving my experience, but I have to be honest. Like I can't go on there and make every review just fantastic, right?
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't make any sense. You know, if I don't have my honesty, there's no reason for anybody to follow me.
Correct.
So that was the Jack Browns. Now the fries, they were pretty good. No seasoning on the fries, which, you know, frustrating, but they had so many other things on it. They had the sauce and cheese and pickled jalapenos and onions and all that. So I think where restaurants go wrong, they rely on all those other things for the flavor. I still need some seasoning in there. You
Exactly.
know?
And you know, that sounds like a meal in itself. You know, when they,
the
when they take fries and they doctor them up, to me, that's a, hey, eat these fries instead of eating these burgers.
And that played into the cost, right? I think those fries,
exactly.
you know, the loaded fries were like $5.50, you know, as a part of that meal and everything. But when I just think of like a burger meal, right? I went to Merv's, and for $17, I got this gigantic burger, just massive, with more fries than I could eat and a large Coke for $17. And it was a great classic American burger.
What was the beef patty like, Cameron? Was it a smash burger, or was it one of those
just a really small regular burger. And it was thin. Like everything about it was just small, especially for the money. Like, I'm gonna pay $23 for a burger meal. I want something substantial, you know. Let me wrap my hands around that thing.
No,
I mean, I even had one lady commented on the video and said, "I'm a lady and I got to eat 2 of those to even feel it." So,
Dang.
yeah, I mean,
You know, that makes perfect sense. You know, I wish it was still open, but here in Ooltewah, there was a barbecue place, and it was a chain, and their hamburger to me was the best burger I have ever put in my mouth anywhere I've ever been. Half-pound burger.
yeah,
You get all the stuff to go with it. $7.50.
yeah. See,
It's the biggest. You really had to work to eat it and the fries. If you could eat all that, you're walking out of there thinking, man, I shouldn't have ate all that.
See, that's like Dixie Freeze in South Pittsburgh.
Shame.
Just recently found them, and if you're ever out in South Pittsburgh, you're gonna have to hunt for this place, but it's worth stopping
What's
at.
it
They've
called?
got a Dixie Freeze. Been there forever, since like the 50s, right?
Kinda
Got
on-
a walk-up
on one-
window and
it's
all that.
Kind of like the next street over from Main Street.
Yeah, right off of Main Street there.
Yeah, it's good.
They've
It's
got a
good.
burger called the
I like that one.
Dagwood Burger, which is stacked up like the Dagwood cartoon. This thing is massive, $8.95.
Yeah.
And it's like
That's what I'm
2
talking about.
like half-pound patties with a piece of Texas toast in between it and cheese and all the things. That's phenomenal.
Well, let's
It was
run the
really
panel. Let's run the panel. Jason, what kind of burger do you prefer? Do you prefer a smash burger or a more bigger
This is a
hunk of
debate.
meat?
I'm more of a traditionalist. I'm more of a backyard style, you know, birthday party, you know, big patty of meat. I like it to cover the whole bun and even hang outside the bun a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't mind a good smash burger. Don't get me wrong, but I'm an old school, old fashioned hamburger guy myself.
Cameron, what kind do you prefer?
So, you know, I hate taking a side on this because I love both, right? And to me, they're 2 separate foods. To me, they're not
Yeah,
even
exactly
comparable
right.
because
Be courageous. Be courageous.
you know, no, because you know what?
No.
because look, they're
Cameron's
totally
last
different
appearance on
things.
my show.
they're 2 completely different things. You know, a smash burger focuses in on really reaming that outside edge to thin it out and get that crust, right? That
crust, yeah.
crispy
Yeah.
crust that you're not going to get on the other one, but you're also going to get probably a juicier experience out of your backyard burger, right? So they're 2 totally different things. It's like comparing Japanese ramen with spaghetti. Like to me, they're both noodle dishes, but they're two different things.
But if I'm going to get a smash burger, most places I'm going to order their smash burgers, and it's usually 2 or 3 of them come with fries.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, there's a place over there off of Gun Barrel or over there in that area that my wife brought me some home from, and they got a little garlic burger and stuff. The flavors, the size, even those even on their smash burger, they're set perfect. The bun, everything fits perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Pete.
And
Let me rephrase this question. Okay, Pete, if you were on a desert island, you could only have one kind of burger, and you had to be courageous and tell the chef, "This is what I want for the rest of my time on this desert island." Which one would you take?
So I would say traditional. I don't want a fast food burger from anywhere.
That's not one of the choices.
I want a half-pound burger.
Okay,
just
A
nobody's
half
playing
pound-
Steve's game tonight.
I want a half-pound
you
burger.
guys are tough.
No matter where I go,
I
when I
answered.
look at the menu, I'm ordering a half-pound burger if they got it. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
Well, now a traditional smash burger is still half pound. It's 2 4-ounce patties.
He's got a point. But
I
I'm
mean,
I'm going
old
for a
school.
smash burger. It's like where I go for a steak or where I go for here. I don't go to the same place for a smash burger that I go get that big
Yes.
half-pound
It's-
burger.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Exactly.
totally. I love this smash burger here, but I love this big burger here, and they don't collide.
Yeah.
So
Steve, what is it for you?
Yeah. Steve, what's your thoughts?
A round 2-ounce ball put on the griddle.
Oh, he's a smash burger guy.
Salt it. Let it sit there for just a minute. Let it sizzle. Get crusty. Then take your press and press that 2-ounce ball so it's paper thin. So thin and so sticky to the griddle that you have to have a paint scraper to flip it.
Yeah.
You've been eating
Flip it
Jack
over.
Browns.
You bury it with
Onion.
onions that
Now,
you've got on the side of the griddle.
so you're not smashing your onions into the patty.
No, I'm turning them over and putting them on. You can
Telling you,
smash
no,
them in,
no,
but
no,
it
that's
doesn't really
that's
matter. It doesn't really
I kind
matter.
of like it smashed in. You get a whole
Well, you
little
can-
different experience there.
You're not even not Steve Cameron. It's my turn. Okay. Nobody asked Cameron how he liked this smash burger. Boy, I tell you what, get 60,000 followers on TikTok, and all of a sudden I'm the expert.
He's the critic. He's got critic status.
I just gotta I gotta
He's
criticize
asking
your
all the
review
right
of this
questions.
burger.
I mean,
And then I put the cheese and mustard only.
So-
On it, and I want a small Great American bun. But
You
I'm
got
gonna
two-
eat-
you
I'm
got
gonna eat
two-
4 of them.
Two
I'll eat
comments here asking or telling about other restaurants. Cameron, have you been to either one of those two? Can you see those comments?
Yeah, let me hop in there real quick. Let's see here.
Billy Holland
Okay,
says
so-
Ronnie's. Have you reviewed
I-
it?
Nope, I haven't been to Ronnie's.
And then Steve Davidson said Bud's. Bud's has got really good food. I'm sure you're familiar with Bud's.
Yeah, I haven't actually had their burger. Now I've had Bud's. I've had their bologna burger, the fried bologna. That thing is thick too. If you've never had that, now that's an experience within itself.
Michael Williams, I have not tried it. Michael Williams says Sean Cosby's hamburger over there at Choo Choo Barbecue
Yeah,
East
it's
Brainerd
good.
is
It's a real good
fantastic.
cheeseburger. Yeah.
I have not had it, but Michael Williams speaks very highly of Sean's
know,
hamburger.
I was live on TikTok for about an hour before the show, and one of the folks in my live was saying that Choo Choo, and I don't think it was the brand word. I think they were talking about a Choo Choo maybe in Hickson or somewhere like that. Said it was the best burger he's ever had, and said he'd stand by it. Said he'd buy it if I didn't like it.
Well, there you go.
The Choo Choo on East Brainerd Road is where we're talking about. And it's good.
Yeah.
It's Sean does have a good burger. And I tell you, he's got a great burger too. Is Wine Down.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
fixing to say y'all's buddy, Marcus up there at Winedown. He's got the
that's one of the best burgers.
is that
I've
the
ever had.
Wagyu burger he does?
Yeah. I think he does.
Well,
this-
so far,
smash
what
type now.
I'm seeing in the comment section anyway, which I haven't been to these yet. So Dubs is a contender in Red Bank. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's been there forever.
Yep. Main Street Meats is a contender apparently. Tremont. Everybody talks about Tremont.
Tremont Tavern. Yeah.
In reality, I've been to Tremont before, but it's been almost a year since I've been there. So when I go, it's going to be like going for the first time, and that review is coming up soon. I guarantee you that's going to be a hit. when we
You need to
that
do
one.
a series. You need to settle this fight. And you need to do a whole series.
You know,
of who's got the best hamburger.
I
Well, they do the
have kicked
burglar tour.
around.
What do they call it? The burglar tour.
The Chattanooga Burger
Chattanooga-
Tour. Yeah, they do that in the summer.
in the summer.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that, Cameron?
No, I gotta.
Well, that's why it's
gotta know
so
what that
big
is.
because they do the big, and it's
Yeah.
every day you're going from to one place to the next
Oh,
place.
yeah,
to
yeah,
the-
yeah.
I can't remember who won that.
I absolutely have to try that out because I have kicked around the idea of the Chattanooga Burger Wars, right? And kind of what I envisioned is I will create an ongoing ranking of mine as well as a people's choice, where the people can comment, "Nope, I don't agree with you. This is my favorite," and we can compare the two side by side.
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot of fun. I just got to figure out the logistics of it.
But Billy
That's
said
a lot of work.
Ronnie's- Billy said
Ronnie's,
Ronnie's was-
restaurant was voted best in Chattanooga in the summer.
Yeah.
Who voted, Billy? Like what panel was that?
Yeah.
I'm just
You know-
curious. I'm just asking. I didn't know has there been a
Billy
burger
Walsh'
war?
wife.
Apparently there is because I've seen lots of like voted best. Like for instance, down in Dalton, Willie's Famous Burgers. So they won best burger many years in a row. They've got plaques on the wall. But I don't know who's
I was
voting
to say who's
authorities are.
voting. Like
I have no idea.
you're supposed
I
to
mean,
know this stuff.
It was probably Willie. It was Willie. It was
Knows
Willie's
how he likes
panel,
to
and he-
smash burgers, doesn't he?
yeah, Willie's voting for Willie.
Exactly. Look, all I can tell you is what I like. You know, I'm finding that the little small places have great burgers. If you're ever out in Guild Market, and if you blink, you will drive past this place, and you got to walk through the tackle shop to get to
Ooh, I
the little
love that.
diner part.
I love that.
And Ruby makes
Does
the
it sell
burgers there.
worms? Does it sell
Yeah,
worms?
like, dude, they got live bait and they got all the tackle and stuff.
What
and
kind
you
of
get the-
fun could you have with that?
Boy, I'm
Take your
telling
night
you.
crawlers into the restaurant. Oh my god!
Oh, Billy.
But
Billy said the food
that
press.
burger was phenomenal.
Huh,
Free
that's
Free
interesting.
press. Yeah, I mean, I man, see, that's who I want to get involved with. Like, how do I get on that panel?
Billy.
That's what I want.
Billy, hook him up.
But hey, you were talking about burgers. I want my burger, like I told you, a half pound, but I want it sloppy. I want
Yeah.
it to have a
Yes.
good tomato. I want it when I bite into it. I mean,
I need a bib.
everything on there.
Now,
I
can we
want it
talk about the
nasty.
tomato for a second, just real quick? Let's talk about the tomato because here's the thing. Okay, tomato can overpower a burger real fast.
I don't like tomato on my burger.
Okay, so you're with me.
I'll
so-
go ahead and throw that out there.
I like a tomato, but it has to be thin enough. If it's too thick, it overpowers the whole thing.
I'm
and all I'm
with you.
tasting
I
is
don't
tomato.
want to thick, but I want, I grow some beef steaks
wanna-
and cut them, just
I want a
slice them
thin-
thin.
I want to be able to see through the tomato and just have just
Yeah.
that little touch.
But gives you enough juice out of it to add.
And you know
to
what I
it.
don't want either?
Yeah.
I don't want a burger that they bring that's that tall with a toothpick in it to hold it together.
What?
You
Steve.
can't eat
Well,
that. You-
that's the
you can't-
Dagwood in
you
South
gotta-
Bend. Like,
Yeah, smash that sucker down, man.
look, go find my video of the Dagwood, man. I'm over here trying to leverage it into my mouth.
You
and
can
get
find a way to eat that burger.
Yeah,
Dick.
Absolutely.
You figure it out.
Have you ever had Drake's?
No, haven't been to.
I'm
Drake's.
not I'm gonna
I mean, so the reason I mentioned Drake's is the only thing I like is that's where my wife brought me those smash burgers, the little small burgers.
they're known
from.
they
Your little sliders.
they're known
Those
for
were-
smash burger sliders.
Yeah, those
Okay.
were fantastic there.
Like, their
That's
whole
the only
menu
thing
to
I've
me
ever
is-
had.
The sliders. Their whole menu sliders pretty much just about to me.
Yeah.
But-
Well, I mean, and if you guys haven't had the Murder Burger at Lo Mein, I mean that you got to have that in terms
Hold
of
on,
a
Lo-
smash burger.
I'm gonna make a note of this. Hold on. I'm fixing
That's
to
a
low
special
main.
burger. That was my very first 10 out of 10 that I ever gave. I say ever gave like I've been doing this forever. I've been doing this for 60 days, guys. Like I mean,
I know.
but
60
granted, I've
days.
eaten it.
Did
I've
you
eaten
say
at a lot
60
of
days?
places.
Yeah,
Dude, I've eaten
yeah,
at a
that's
lot of
what
places.
you-
I have not eaten at the same restaurant twice until today. Little sneak preview. I just posted my video from today where I went back to the very first place that I ever reviewed, Odell's on the Go. I was in the area and I was like, I got to go back to where it started.
So this
There
is
you
Low
go.
Main on Main Street, East Main
Yep.
Street.
Lo Mein on Main Street. Now let me go ahead and prime you a little bit on this, okay? The burger's $9. It's a smash burger with a special, like it's like an aioli masala type sauce that they put on there. It does have a little bit of lettuce. Don't freak out. Oh my gosh, you want to talk about splitting a room? Put lettuce on a smash burger. You'll have people at each other's throats.
They got pictures of it on Yelp. They got
Oh, I'm
pictures of the
telling
burger on Yelp.
So it's $9. Don't ask for sides. They don't have any. And do not ask them to change it because they won't. Right? And I love that.
I love it.
I love that.
You
Dude,
get
look,
it?
when I-
Here it is.
you walk in and it's like this house that they've turned into like this dive bar kind of thing, right? And they got the bar over there. And I loved this whole shtick. I don't know if it's part of a shtick or not, but when I walk up, the guy behind the counter is who you're going to order from. He looked completely inconvenienced that I was there, that anybody was there, right? And I loved it. He was just like, he's like, what do you want? I'm like, well, I have a menu. Like, I don't know what you have. And he hands me this little piece of paper. And he's like, call me when you're ready.
Burger.
Like,
The message
Call
is
me when you're
burger,
ready.
Nothing
Oh, yeah.
else.
I'm like, do you guys have fries or chips? Nope. It's
Nope.
like, you don't have any yet? Nope, no sides. Like, all right, cool, man. Let's get this murder burger going. Like, that's what I want. But it came out in foil. If it's wrapped in foil, you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah. That's funny. That's just too funny. All right. Let's move on to what do we think is going to be the trends of 2026 and what are we going to say goodbye to in 2025 that we wish never had happened? Jason, we'll start with you because I know you've been doing some research.
Well, let me pull it up real quick. Did anybody comment? I know you've seen my post earlier, Steve. Did
Oh, it was
anybody?
only me.
Yeah. Well, some guy commented about drums. Some guy commented after you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So he says that drums and pellet smokers are on the rise. You don't see a lot of guys sitting up all night babysitting fires anymore. Hot and fast is the new norm.
I definitely agree with him on the drums. I think just based on our sales this week for Christmas, the number of drums we sold, the pit barrel cookers. I
I
think
don't know about the hot and fast.
Well,
a drum cooks hot and fast.
yeah, to him the hot and fast is, your 275, 300. That's your common drum cooking.
Back
Yeah.
from the 225, 250, which a lot of people would cook.
Nobody's
Take
setting up all
forever.
night at 225 anymore. Nobody's. Yeah.
Nobody.
It's like that Badger you've got, Cam. That's a hot and fast
Yeah.
cooker.
Yeah.
I leveled mine out at like 235, but I'm still learning this stuff, so I don't know any different.
Well, it doesn't, the thing about it is 285 has become the norm for me and Steve on most things. And 285, you can set and rock. You're cutting hours off your cook time. You're still looking for the same thing to get it to this temperature, to do this. And at the end of the day, it just saves you a whole lot of time. And you got a good product, as good a product as you'd had if it sat in there forever.
Yeah, especially on a barrel, because the taste on a barrel is just so superior to anything else. I think even a offset, when you're cooking directly over charcoal, I think it's the best.
Yeah.
I will say the taste on that Badger barrel was way different than anything I ever got out of my Pit Boss.
Yeah.
The pellet, not even close. And I loved every bit of it.
Yeah.
So I kind of, when you made that statement, it kind of shocked me about Jason, when you were talking about the barrels and the pellet smokers. And it is a convenience. But to me, everybody that I talk to everywhere has basically decided they're tired of their pellet smoker because they don't get the right flavor, the right smoke, and they're doing away with it. And they're going to gravity feed. They're going to, things where they can use wood in there and get that real flavor. So on the people that I know and talk to, pellet grills, pellet smokers are kind of being moved to the wayside.
I'll say a little bit. I don't think a pellet smoker's going anywhere, as far as the market share. It may lose a little bit of market share, but that set it and walk away and forget it thing that appeals to a lot of people.
Convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient. And I will agree with the flavor. I always say you can't beat drum flavor or, directly over charcoal. That you're not going to beat that. No pellet cooker will match that 100%.
I'll tell you what, I think one trend coming up this year, and I'm betting on it. I think people are we're getting into the cycle now. People 2021s when everybody bought grills because the government was buying everybody grills.
Yeah.
And but
COVID grill.
we're going into 26,
me one.
26, 27. All the Chinese pellet grills are falling by the wayside. And I think with the rise with the tariffs, the Chinese grills are getting to be so expensive. The split between American-made pellet cooker and a Chinese pellet cooker is narrowing.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
I know. And I've got an announcement coming up after the first of the year, but I'm going to bet on that.
Yeah.
Because there's a big difference between American-made and Chinese-made,
Absolutely. As far and pellet grills, hands down. You can't beat.
You can get a better taste on an American made
I'll agree.
grill with settings. Yeah.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. Well, you know the pellet grill that I've got, and they worked. Mine, the pellet grill that I have, I have a Lone Star cabinet, and it's controlled by a Fireboard. Lone Star's out of Texas, and Fireboard is in, I don't know, Missouri, Iowa, maybe. That Lone Star worked with Fireboard to mimic the smoke of an offset stick burner in that grill. So it's two American made companies that were working, and that they got it's not the same, but it's as close as you can get as far as pushing a button and walking away for sure. But yeah, American made. I'll say this, Pete. American made pellet grills are definitely going to be on the rise.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I would agree with that.
Well, and like Steve Davison just commented, and I've been competing for the last year now. It's very easy. Like, we start some stuff out on drums to acquire that drum flavor. And then when we wrap and move some stuff, we then can move them to a pellet cooker because it's not going to absorb smoke in the full or in the wrap. You're
just using it as an oven.
And you're just keeping it as a steady,
Correct.
This, and I don't have to worry about it.
Correct. And they are fantastic for that, for sure.
I'm still a pellet fan.
Oh yeah.
My favorite cooker is the Gravity Feed, which is just a big pellet cooker.
Yeah.
Is all it is.
Yeah.
And you get better flavor because you're cooking with charcoal and wood.
Yeah.
But it's controlled. He's controlled by a computer and a fan. So exact same thing. And you're right. There ain't nothing sexy about staying up all night looking at a smoker, throwing wood on it. At 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, I'm too old for that crap.
After your beer buzz is gone about 11 o'clock, and you're tired now.
And then your beer buzz wears off, and you pull a piece of shoe leather off of the pit because you forgot it was on there.
Yeah. You're exactly right.
So what else do y'all think's on the rise though? That guy commented drums, pellet grills. Let's say gimmicks. I know Steve, you've been the poultry rod. What else do y'all see on the rise? What do you see customers wanting in the store as far as little stuff, gimmicks?
I think they're looking for a more of a selection in charcoal, getting away from Kingsford, trying something else. Kingsford's prices have gone up.
Yeah.
Of course, the small companies like we carry the good charcoal. That gap is narrowing again.
Okay.
That gap between good charcoal and Kingsford is narrowing, and so you're getting a product like a good charcoal where it's wood,
a quality product,
cornstarch, and that's it.
Right.
Whereas if you read the list on a Kingsford,
you don't want to do that
equation.
Yeah.
And I think people are, at least in our store, that's what they're looking for. More people are looking for lump charcoal now.
Yeah. Well, do you think that's
been popular a long time, but more people that come in the store, can I use lump in that? Can I use lump in that? Can I use lump in that?
Is that a drum thing or a gravity feed thing? Is that why that's growing?
Feed, kettle, Napoleon kettle, anything is they're looking for that lump charcoal.
Makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense. What about rubs and stuff? Are you seeing a waning trend or a growing trend in the rubs? And because there's 1,000 different rubs out there.
I'll tell you what I'm seeing at Steve's, and I use it because when I'm down there, all the time. The biggest trend that I see started, and it's been going a little while, but it seems to have just grown and grown, is women coming in there with their husband and saying, I want that one, that one, that one, that one. And they continually come back. And we have a lady that comes in there, once or twice a week, and she's
Toya. Yeah.
She's getting her stuff, but I see more women coming in with their husbands because they've been cooking stuff. They tried something on their smoker and they loved it. Now they want to go see and taste and see what else they can get. So I see the trend to me is I see where people that are just starting barbecuing, a lot of people, and they're still think, I want to try this, I want to try that. I see people now upgrading and deciding, okay, you know what? I want a pit barrel to go with this pellet cooker.
Right.
Now.
Right.
I want to try these different seasonings because I just used these 3 forever. And,
Right.
you know, I tried something different. So I think you're seeing an uprising, and Steve has kind of got rid of a lot of seasonings that we never really could sell and
Right.
narrowed it down to like really 7 or 8, you know, of your big boys and their good seasonings.
Right.
And I'll tell you, I see a big difference. I see
Yeah.
it rising in it.
The rub business is just out of, and there's more people getting into it. It's you know, one of the worst businesses there is.
Everybody's got a seasoning these days.
And everybody
Or
says, you know,
sauce.
and people ask me all the time, Steve, you ought to make one and sell it. No.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could make that's better than David Bosca, Malcolm Reed, Heath Riles, Meat Church,
Right.
Lane's Barbecue,
Dr. Barbecue.
Dr. Barbecue, Hey Grill Hey. There's nothing I can make that's better than them. Donnie Hall checking in. He said he just made a poor man's brisket with a beef chuck roast using his new pit barrel, and it was fantastic. Donnie, I knew you would enjoy that thing. Donnie picked his up Saturday at the store, and thanks to you, Cameron, he saw your video. And I tell you, when you get a pit barrel or any charcoal cooker, you're gonna see a automatic improvement in taste.
Yep, for sure. And
But I think in getting back to rubs in my store, I had too much to choose from. It was confusing. It
Menu was too big.
It was confusing, and you know, I've still got the best selection in town, and yet I still have somebody coming in and say, "Do you have, you know, Sell Buddy such and such banana peel apple rub?" I don't know. You know, but there's something in here that's as good as
gotta try
banana
that
peel
one.
apple rub.
I got something close. Come here.
I
Let
got,
me show
I got
you.
something over here that you need to see, Steve. You need to start carrying it. I got something, you know.
Oh yeah, I get that all the time. My favorite is, Steve, what you need to do. Oh, that's mine. If you want to get my attention, just come in and say that.
Well, Steve,
I
you
buy
haven't
all my-
really
I
done
buy
this
this
long
one for-
enough. So
Steve, what you need to do is put the onions on your smash burger first.
Hey, if you only knew the people that come in there and say, "Hey, Steve, do you carry this?" Well, you need to carry it. Now, only one person in the
Yeah.
world that
Yeah.
buys that seasoning is you from wherever you get it from. But Steve,
And-
you should carry it.
and you need to
I
carry it.
buy 1 bottle a month. And, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what you
buy it
do,
if you'll
Steve.
carry it.
when they
Yeah,
come in and they say, "Hey, do you have this thing?" You tell them, "Hey, look, I'm gonna have it for you next week." You get on Amazon, you buy that, you bring it in, you mark it up 20% and sell it to them, man.
They
Just
won't come back.
that,
They won't come back.
They're doing the same thing.
make them pre-order it. Look it up on Amazon
Pay
right
for
there.
it,
All
man.
right, it's gonna be $35, and then you buy it for 20 and call it a day.
Prepay.
That's
Yeah,
that's a
prepay
nightmare.
only.
That would take effort, Cameron,
Take effort.
and I'm over that. If I'm going to say this, if you come in to that store and you look around at the rubs and you can't find something that suits your delicate palate,
You're in the wrong hobby.
nobody is.
You should
gonna-
probably go across the street to Walmart.
I will tell
And
you
them to-
this.
and them to
Any-
Jack
there's
Brown's.
a ton of people that come in there and will ask for something. Can you tell me, you know, I'm looking for something that has this or maybe that. There's enough in there. I spend a lot of time with people and I'll take them to, and then what I'll tell them is come over here and try it. Just come over and taste it. Right.
Well, see, we got a sample bar, and that helps a lot.
Yeah.
We tell somebody if they ask for, you know, somebody's rub, and I say, "No, I don't carry that guy. He's an idiot." But I've got this guy, and he's good. And come back here and sample it. And they'll sample it. And go, "Oh yeah, that is good." Yeah, Steve,
You got to spend a little time with them and you can get them to find something they like as well or better.
Billy Holland checked in and says he loves his gravity feed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jason. I guess, did he buy your
Yeah, he did.
old country pit?
What'd Cameron
Yeah.
say? You got any pictures of
I was
the
responding
chuck
to
roast?
Donnie.
Of
Uh,
Don
but-
I was,
Hall's?
yeah.
I was
was gonna
responding to
say,
Donnie
if
to see
that-
if you had any pictures.
If that guy's not on Owl's Nest Nation, be sure he joins the nation. Tell him
Yeah,
to
Donnie,
post
go to
pictures
Al's
there.
Barbecue Nation. That's where we post all of our pictures. And everybody does a good job.
I like Billy's comment. If Steve don't got it, you don't need it.
Exactly right. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Anything else, Pete? Did you see Jason or Cameron? What do you think, Cameron? What do you think? What are the trends in the restaurant business? Do you think you see more closing up, or do you
I
see
see
more
prices
opening?
going up.
Yeah,
So,
well,
I mean,
that's-
that's just going to be the nature of the game right now. I get a lot of people tell me, like I'll say, yeah, this was $19 for this meal. And it's a great value. And of course you get a ton of people value. I could do that for half that price at home. Well, do it at home. Right.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
thing. Like,
convenience you're paying for.
yeah, exactly. And you're paying for somebody else to do the work. People got to make a living, let them
Yeah.
make their living.
Cameron, on these restaurants you go to, do they have sit down places, or do you just order? Most of them order at a counter and it's to go.
No, most of where I go is a sit down place. Now I get my stuff to go just so that, because I don't want to be that guy sitting in a restaurant with a tripod and a light up and I'm sitting here, doing my review.
No,
and
you're
serving
that guy in
everybody
the
around me.
truck.
That's
I like
stupid.
that.
I'm
You're
the guy
that
in the
guy-
truck.
That is cool. That's what
You know?
makes you, man.
I
That being in
got
that
my
truck.
little clip on the visor. I put it up, and hey, and now we're in my world. Right?
I'm saying he's got to have a roll of paper towels in there somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. I keep a
kind of
stash
wipe up,
napkins.
because you're getting
I've made a
into it.
mess before.
How many French fries do you have down in that crack?
37.
Are they green? Are they green yet?
Yeah.
I love that though. I
Smells
think that's
great
the
in that
coolest thing, man.
You don't really have an old French fry till it's
I'm gonna
green.
take my
I'll leave-
wife out to eat this after the holidays, and we're gonna
Right.
go to a restaurant. I'm gonna order and take out and say we're eating in the car.
Look, try it one time, dude.
I don't know how
It's
that'll work.
cathartic. It's great. Like you feel kind of free, and you're like, I
You feel kind of free.
Yeah, I can enjoy
like
this
you-
how
you
I
did,
want to enjoy it. No
What's that
social
place you do where you
constructs.
pull
in
your
here.
car and you still pull your car?
Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonic,
Like
yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah.
When you take the family to Sonic, you all can still fight. And just like it's at home, you don't have to
But,
behave.
But I
Put
will
that
say
down,
this:
you
there
idiot.
is still this weird little element because every now and then, right? So I got my phone hanging down on my visor right here, and I'm sitting here, and I'm up here, and I got the food up here, and inevitably somebody's gonna walk by my window, and they,
Yeah.
and they don't know what I'm doing. They walk by, and, what the hell is that guy doing?
What's this
You know, I mean,
Hey.
just,
Hey, Cam and Jason, you guys are too young to remember this. But when I was a kid, everybody ate in their cars. As a matter of fact, they were designed when you opened up the glove box, it
Cup
came
holder.
down
Cup holder.
at a 90
Yeah.
90 degree, and it was made like for a couple, like a little tray
Yeah.
where you could put your
Nice.
cup and your
Yeah.
hamburger wrappers there.
Well, now see,
And,
I just upgraded my game. Speaking of that, I'm glad you mentioned that because anybody who does want to eat in their vehicle. So I found this thing on TikTok Shop, right? And it's this tray that hooks onto your steering wheel, right?
Oh,
And so it's And now here's the best part though. It breaks like in half, like it separates into two pieces. You slide it in next to the console. It's got a little slot that can hold your phone and it catches the stuff that falls down.
No more
It's-
fries in
The
the
French
cup.
fries. The French
It's
fries.
absolutely great. It's like $30 on TikTok Shop. I need to sell it on TikTok Shop. I get a commission if I sell
you
it.
Did you get one? Did you get one?
I did. Yeah, it's on the way. It's supposed to be here next week. I'm
Oh,
excited.
you'll have to
You
do
just
a, you'll have to
phone
do a
us
video
listening.
on it.
I open TikTok. They're listening to us. Y'all realize that?
You just
They're
opened
listening.
TikTok.
Yeah, they're listening.
Hey,
I
yeah,
know.
they
I
are.
know they
How
do.
do you think the algorithm gets all its information? Like,
Yeah,
you're going to
they're
see my
listening.
videos every day for the next 2 weeks.
What's that thing called? Do you know?
Man, I don't. Yeah, hold on.
Steering wheel
I can find it.
tray.
Well, now this one's on TikTok Shop, so I mean,
That's what I'm on now. Yeah,
It's
Probably
it's
under
going to
the-
be
the
some
coolest
Chinese made
freaking thing.
thing.
steering wheel tray. It is a thing.
Yeah, just type in like a steering wheel tray, and yeah, and so it just like hooks onto the bottom. That's the one. Yep, and it separates into two pieces, and
Well,
you,
look at
you
that.
slide them down next to the console for easy
Yeah.
storage, and you can like hold your phone in it and it catch stuff. It's pretty
Cam,
cool.
you pay $30 for it,
Absolutely did.
buddy. They're on clearance right now.
Dang it! Don't tell me that.
Yeah, they're on clearance.
Well, that happens.
Well,
everything
Jason,
I buy
you may be
on
looking
sale.
at the cheap one, Jason.
That's right. Yeah.
Jason, don't be that guy.
You know what? It's fine, man.
Yeah, you can get them 2 for $1 now, Cameron.
Yeah, Jason will make one.
Heck, TikTok paid for it. They pay me for views. I mean, they paid for it. It doesn't matter.
There you
Nice.
go.
Jason will be in this little workshop. I'll make this thing.
It's
Hold
coming.
it
You
up.
can figure
It's
out one
coming.
for your trailer.
It's
That's what
coming.
you gotta do, yeah.
All right, guys, that was hilarious, and I appreciate y'all joining in the fun. Merry Christmas, Jason, Cameron, Pete.
Merry
Appreciate you
Christmas to
guys.
y'all.
Merry
Everybody
Christmas,
out there
guys.
listening. Merry
Everything
Christmas.
y'all have done. We'll be back next Tuesday. We'll see where you'll have some more restaurants, won't you, Cam?
Absolutely, absolutely. Gonna
Good
have
deal.
got a lot
You
going
can
on.
do a
Actually, gotta-
Christmas day. Are you gonna do a Christmas day eat out?
I'm not going to do an eat out, but I am going to do my prime rib. So, so I'll
okay,
be posting
okay.
about that.
All
Doing
right.
it on the old Badger Barrel there.
Oh
And,
yeah.
I
I'm
do
doing-
have a
I'm-
really cool restaurant that I'm not going to say too much about right now, but they've invited me and the family to come on Saturday. This spot looks really, really cool, family friendly place, and going to be really excited about that one.
I can't wait to see you cut that prime rib up and go
Oh,
get in
yeah.
your truck and eat it.
Yeah, out in the driveway.
It is exactly what's going. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to.
You
I'm going
gotta
to go out
do
there with
that.
the china
You got to
and
do
everything.
that
We've got the
Merry
special
Christmas.
china.
and say, "Hey,
doing the whole
I'm
thing.
I'm not just rating all of everybody out here. I'm going to rate mine too."
Hey,
String some
Today
of
I'm
those
in
little-
Ottawa,
some of those
Tennessee, and I'm
PowerPoint
trying my
slides.
prime rib.
Your neighbors will be like, "Well, she's kicked him out."
She's
And
finally had
look how
enough.
happy
She
he
said,
is.
TikTok life is not for this life.
Oh,
Oh, that is too funny.
man, enjoy it. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
We're having-
Yes,
Merry
y'all too.
Christmas, guys.
Y'all
All
too.
right, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll be open until noon at the store if you want to come by. I'm doing a pork butt. I'm doing a prime rib for Greg and Marion Gilbert. We're going to do it on the. We're going to hang it on the pit barrel cooker. So if y'all
Nice.
want to come by and see that happening, we'll put that on about 8:00. And until then, guys, we'll see y'all next Tuesday right here at 7:00. In the
ya.
meantime, cook out loud.